Hello, my name is Lauren Berg, and today I will be presenting my weather observations for February the 6th through the 10th, 2019. My weather station is located just east of North Pole on Judy Lane. It is near to streams and small lakes, but is mostly a flat valley with a few trees. To the southwest is the Tanana River, and this area in general, as mentioned, is basically a valley surrounded on all sides by mountainous areas. North Pole itself is located in the interior of Alaska. My weather observations for the week are as follows in this graph. I had a little bit of error when it comes to the first 2 days due to the thermometer not exactly recording correctly, possibly due to the much lower temperatures at around 5 to 6 degrees Fahrenheit. But that was effectively figured out and everything was calibrated correctly for the last 3 days. As you can see, the weather showed a steady increase through the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, each at about 4 or 5 degrees. And then towards the end, there was a sharp decline lower than the previous 2 days at about 12 degrees. Barometric pressure slowly decreased over the week. It stayed at just around 3.1 to about 2.8 millibars and slowly increased slightly at the 9th, and then sharply decreased by almost the entire length of the rest of the change on the 10th. Here's my general reports for the left and right observational prongs throughout the entire week. The observational pressure was just kind of simplified in the graph, I guess, but as mentioned before, it was around 30.1 to 29.8 millibars. As for the left and right sensors, there was a slight difference in the sensors due to their height. It seemed that due to the cold, the wires didn't seem to loosen as I predicted, so the right sensor was just about 2 inches, I'd say maybe 2.2 inches lower than the left one, so that could account for the slight deviation in temperature. As for my general observations of the clouds and wind, I noticed that the wind was either at a Beaufort scale of 1 to 0, with finger testing and breath, using my breath and seeing where the cloud went of the vapor, being the only ways that I could tell that there was any actual wind. In terms of the clouds, I noticed that there was either around 10% cover, with mostly cover being altostratus towards the south, towards the sun. Fairly off in the distance, you could barely see it over the trees. Or it was 100% cover with things like altostratus just entirely consuming the sky in one layer, or with a layer with small ripples. Other than that, I did not experience any different types of clouds, maybe an altocumulus every once in a while. But overall, cloud cover was either full or 90%, or around 0 to 10% for the entire week. Thank you for listening.